you'll see, well, you might not have any idea what I'm actually doing, collecting poo samples and record that and just see where we're at with them, just so we know how to manage them from now on. The multi-min stings a little bit. I think they carry on for a little bit. I'll just check the boundary and make sure there's no holes, because these girls will find it. Should go back, go back. Come here. Back. Steady. Come here. Hop up. Get up. Well, good morning everyone. What's happening? You can see there's some freshly shorn sheep. We shore all the stud ewes yesterday. Had Lockie Granger and his team come and shear for us. And yeah, I'm just moving them into their fresh paddock. Yeah, we also shore some crossbreds, which you'll see in a sec. I'm about to wean the lambs. They're ewes that obviously our main shearing's April, May, but these are ewes that we bought and joined early, and they had lambs back in sort of June, end of May, June, started lambing, and we just didn't get them shorn in time, so they were just a bit too close to lambing, so we didn't shore them now. And then so yes, what is it, September 29th, 30th of September, so by April I'll have enough wool on them. We'll be able to just bring them back in line with the rest of them. So yeah, we always shear our studs in sort of September, October, just they're a bit lighter. Try shearing them in April, May. One, they're very close to lambing, but also they're just so heavy. They're meat sheep, they're pure meat sheep, so you can imagine, if you remember, we weaned the lambs a little bit ago and they're just sort of putting on weight now after recovering after lambing and things. So shim up. Shim up. Sit. Sit. Here, Maggie. Go get a drink. Here, Max. Go get a drink. Alright, so I've just bought some the crossbred ewes that we shore yesterday. I'm going to wean the lambs, and you'll see, well, you might not have any idea what I'm actually doing, collecting poo samples from sheep, but basically we're fecal egg counting. So we ordered this kit. It arrived 2 weeks ago, I think, and then we had to book in and to get some training, and we did that training early this morning for an hour and a half, and just basically running us through how to use it. But basically what this thing does, and you'll see here, what we've got is a microscope basically. Might not look much like one, and that's because you can't actually look through it yourself. It
it uses AI to count the amount of eggs in your poo, basically. So typically, not that we've done a whole lot of it, but typically you'd collect poo samples, then take them into town, then you'd have to wait to get results back from them, and then that basically will let you know whether you should be drenching or whether there's a very low egg count, or medium or high egg count. You can go further and get it sent off and actually figure out what specific worms are in your sheep, and then from that you can sort of make a decision on whether you've got to drench your sheep or not. If you couldn't tell, this is FECPAK is the brand, and yeah, we've just mixed up some poo basically and weighed it and done a number of steps. I'm not going to go through it because there's no point really me going through exactly what I'm doing, but just basically getting it to a state where the microscope can read it, and then we just got to let this sit for half an hour, and let all the eggs go to the bottom because they're heavier, and then we'll basically then we just stick it in this microscope, and within sort of 4 to 6 minutes of putting it in there, it'll get sent off. AI will read it, and then send it back and give you a fecal egg count. And if AI can't read it, it gets flagged, and then within sort of 10 to 15 minutes, someone within business hours, someone will read it. But yeah, hopefully, as long as you can get a good sample, which that's obviously what we went through this morning, how to get a good sample and whether you need to redo it or whatnot. AI should have no trouble in reading it. So yeah, it's the newest piece of technology we've got on the farm. As I said, I'm not going to walk you through all the steps just because there's just no real point. I'll show you some of the steps just so you got a bit of an idea of what we're actually doing. But I believe it's fairly new tech. It's obviously AI, so it's learning all the time and getting better and better. So yeah, I've heard good things about it. So hopefully it can help us to make a few more informed decisions on whether to drench or not, just because we sort of have to try and breed a bit more worm resistance in our sheep. So this will help us also when we get a bit more used to it and better at it. We'll be able to do sort of a drench resistance test too. Yeah, if you haven't, give them a Google and you can learn a lot more about them. Alright, I've just drafted all the lambs off these ewes. I'm just gonna drench these ewes because if you saw, you should have been able to see, the egg count came back as 850 eggs per gram, which is very high. So I mean, I knew that they needed a drench. They didn't get one at marking, just because they didn't really look like they needed it, and they had a long acting at pre-lamb. But if we had this machine going up and going by marking, we probably would have tested them at marking and seen whether they did actually need a drench. But could have been a wormy paddock too. So yeah, very interesting. I mean, these girls, you can tell some of them are a bit light on. I'll give them a condition score and see where they're at, and record that and just see where we're at with them, just so we know how to manage them from now on. They got plenty of time to get up to scratch for joining again. Just going to give these a drench and then we'll get these away, and then we will drench, mould him in, and 6-in-1 the lambs. So they won't make suckers, hence why we're weaning them, and we'll have to shear them as well, these ones, just because they were early, and it's always hard trying to carry them through winter. We just thought they were a small mob we'd join a bit earlier and just get a bit of cash flow earlier, but just hasn't really worked, just because they were probably mismanaged a little bit, just weren't on good enough grass, after they lambed, so that's all right. The multi-min stings a little bit. I think they carry on for a little bit. So you can see they're nothing special lambs, and that's why we've got to wean them, and we'll end up shearing them in a month or so. They're going on to some clover wheat. Bore pump must be on. Tank's overflowing. They're going on to some clover and wheat, and I'm tempted to put a lick feeder in there too with some corn. Yeah, we'll get these ewes away. They're just locked up the laneway there over the back. We'll take them away and then we'll come back and get these. Got to mark a few of these lambs in here. I am just taking the ewes back to their paddock. Well, not back, it's a fresh paddock, but yeah, it's just up the top of the hill here next to the ryegrass that the rams and a few cows and calves are on. I had to put some cows and calves on it because it was getting away from the rams a bit. But yeah, I think by the look of it, up the top of the hill here, Dad's finished sowing, which I actually got some footage the other day of him sowing the chicory loose and ryegrass clover mix, which I might throw that in here now. But yeah, pretty simple, just taking up the lane here into their paddock. I'll just check the boundary and make sure there's no holes, because these girls will find it. These girls should be on the rise pretty quick. So fresh paddock, drench. Yeah, so we'll test them again in 10 to 14 days, it recommends. So just to see the effectiveness of the drench. We use Q drench, so we're pretty good with swapping our drenches. We do swap it up a lot. So yeah, just be interesting to see what the Q drench is still, the efficacy of the Q drench is doing on our place, because obviously every place is going to be different, because it depends how you drench your sheep, what sort of strategies you use. So yeah, I think it's going to be a really good tool going forward. Yeah, it's just getting the hang of it. Shim up. Just been around the boundary, fixed 2 holes. Should be right now. Push him up. Push him up. Up. Come here. Here. Hey, Carly, come here. Push him up. Push him up. Go back. Hey, Carly. Come here. Should go back. Go back. Push him up, Carly. Push him up. Here, Maggie, come here. Push him up. Head straight down. But anyway, I might leave that one there. I've just yeah, put those lambs in their paddock, and I got a few drone shots, so you would have seen them. But I'll keep an eye on them over the next couple of days, obviously, and make sure they don't escape to anywhere they're not meant to go. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that bit of new technology on the farm. Probably didn't explain it very well, just because I'm literally learned this morning for the first time and have done it once since. So just probably it was a bit hard to. Probably should have given it a week and used it a few more times before I tried to explain it. But yeah, basically just helping us make better decisions on our drenching, and finding out how resistant we are to certain types of drenches. So yeah, as the technology gets better, I'm sure
it might become quicker, or you know, who knows. So we pay an annual subscription for that. I think it's 100 tests per year. Obviously if we do more than that we can purchase more than that, but yeah, so hope you enjoyed it, and with that we'll catch you in the next one. Alrighty, see ya, bye.